know if I'm too quiet or the game audio is too quiet. We're going to start with some puzzles from Professor Layton. And I'm just going to make sure that I've got everything set up, because this is a very different setup to what I normally have. So, yeah, we're about to start our 24 hours, of course, in aid of the Edinburgh Children's Hospital charity. They do a lot of really good work. We'll find out a little bit more about what they do later on, but I don't want to disappoint you, so let's get started here. Let's get started here. I was saying to somebody before, it's not a good sign that I'm going to be here for 24 hours and I'm already quite tired. I've been awake for about 2 hours. Hello. It's nice to have a viewer straight away. That doesn't normally happen. So here we go. It's Professor Layton and the Lost Future. And I might have kind of screwed myself over a little bit here because, well, in the Professor Layton games, there's a lot of cutscenes and dialogues and that kind of thing. And my goal is to finish 24 puzzles as quickly as I can. So we might be sitting through a lot of animation. London, obvs. Hello. Welcome to London. How are we all doing today? See,
it just doesn't seem to add up, Professor.
I really want to make so many jokes and they're off to go to the People's Vote protest right now.
Of it.
Professor, I hope this letter finds you well. As for me, I am in quite a predicament.
We've made a lot of promises, and we're not sure if we can deliver. No, okay, I'm going to keep politics out of the stream.
You see, the London we know and
Look,
love has
this
been
is saying
thrown
this,
into
not me,
absolute
okay?
chaos.
The game audio is really crackly on my end as well. I think it's just, I think that's just how it's going to be.
To complicate matters, the calamity I speak of does not take place in your time.
Oh.
This may be difficult to believe, but I am writing to you from 10 years in the future.
Yeah, I have game audio issues, but we'll work our way through it.
I know this is a lot to take in.
I mean, he
I'll
is
explain it
speaking
all
to us
soon.
from 10 years in the future, so yeah, it's never going to be a perfect line.
For now, I ask
Yo.
that you head to the clock shop on Midland Road in Bolton. I look forward to seeing you again.
All right, let's knock
Your
it down
student,
just a touch.
Luke Triton.
What? I'm just gonna make sure that I've got the sound on as best I possibly can. Let's try this. Maybe that's better?
Strange as it sounds, it seems that the author of this letter is none other than your future self, Luke.
Bloody hell, Layton sounds like he's been smoking 20 a day.
Well,
What happened to his
my
voice?
future self. But how is that even possible?
I don't know, but it does raise the question, if this letter is indeed authentic, how did it get here?
By time-traveling postman? Just
I've
joking,
never
of
played this
course.
game before, and I really do
But
want to play it, and I was
seriously,
thinking, well,
I
you know,
think
it's
this
going to be
mystery
pretty
might be the
dull
strangest
if you
we've
watch
ever
me complete
encountered.
24 puzzles that I already know the solution to, so you're seeing a blind playthrough here.
Indeed.
Hence my shock
And
at the
even in
first plot
future,
twist of the
you
24
seem
hours.
to need my help in solving it. Your constancy can be quite a comfort in these uncertain times, my boy.
I don't think that's Layton's original voice. It sounds really weird to me.
Well, thank you. I think. But back to the letter.
Is it?
How?
It still sounds crackly to me.
Well, we haven't but I can't help but think that this strange
I'm
occurrence
gonna kind of
is
roll
connected to
through
the
this
terrible
really quick.
events of...
What happened last week, Professor Layton? How can this be possible?
It all started about a week ago.
Oh, you've played this through then?
Alpha distributor, I was able to guide a concentrated stream of Hammer particles through a temporal vortex, as a wormhole. A stream of particles
Wow,
allow
that-
me
that
to define
fringe,
the
though.
terminal points of the vortex. Armed with this information, the next step was to artificially distort the flow of time.
This looks
Generating
like a
massive
typical conference
magnetic
dinner.
field via a solar coil. Once the magnetic field is firmly established, one has the ability, quite literally, punch holes,
Five gaps.
into the very fabric of space-time.
Can we punch a hole
After this,
into the future 24 hours in, so I don't actually have to endure all these tasks and challenges?
Quite the spread we have here, Inspector. Though it does make me wonder what we did to deserve invitations to such a feast.
It's obvious, Barton. I'm an influential man in the world of law enforcement.
See, the thing with Inspector
It's
Chelmy
only
is,
natural
I don't know
I'd
if
be
you remember in
invited
the,
to an
in the first
important
game,
event such as this.
I don't think he was voice acted until the very end. And the whole time
I suppose that's
I
possible.
pictured him having a really strongly Yorkshire accent, but then he turned out to be
Possible,
Cockney,
you
and that
say?
really threw me. Right, so let's speak to Chelmy. Over salted chop and pile of wilted greens. I need to find some puzzles quickly.
Oh, this food is simply dreadful, Bill. Do get this over with quickly so we can leave.
Oh, yes, dear.
I have to say, I feel a bit out of...
That's quite understandable, Luke. I'm sure most people would feel the same way in the
What?
presence of the Prime Minister.
Prime Minister?
Hey, look! So, Professor, do you think that someone has really built a working time machine?
I'm not entirely sure. Still, if it proves to be true, can you imagine the stir it will cause in the scientific
Yeah.
community?
That's at least going to get into nature.
Well, I think it's really exciting. Though you don't sound entirely convinced.
Anything's possible, Luke. But I won't be convinced until I've seen the
That's what
contraption
you
work
earn
for myself.
completing the puzzles. And ink coins are things that
And
you
I
find
must
in the
confess,
environment that you can use
something
to
about
get
this
things.
entire presentation.
I don't really want to use
Why do
hints
you
though.
say? Ah,
That
that god.
he seems to be looking for a man who snuck into the event uninvited.
Was it you?
Ooh,
Okay, this is probably our first puzzle. Oh, crumbs, I've really blown it this time. So, untoward behaviour. Hey! First puzzle, right, number 1 of 24. And it's worth 10 Picarats. There's no uninvited guest at the presentation, but the guards received a few clues. His table is adjacent to one that has a red flower. Adjacent to one with a red flower, okay. It's a different colour to any adjacent tables. Right. So this table doesn't have a yellow flower. So it's so it can't be that one. It can't be this one. It's got to be adjacent to a red, but it could be a red. I think it might be that one actually. Doesn't have a yellow flower. Table colours are different to all adjacent and adjacent to a red flower. It says one that has a red flower though, so this one. No, because the tablecloth is the same colour as the one above it. I think it's this one. Let me just make sure. So it's got to be adjacent to one red. But it can't have the same colour tablecloth as any others around it. Well, that doesn't leave very many, actually, because there's a bunch of reds, bunch of... I'm sure it has to be this one. Unless it doesn't have a tablecloth plot twist. I'm going to go for that.
this one's as good as solved.
Yeah, okay.
Phew,
Nice.
that's a relief.
So it means that I can... update my tracker already. I don't know if I'm going to do this every time because maybe it'll get annoying, but that's the first puzzle solved. And I realise I have forgot to set my stream to say that I'm playing Professor Layton. So let's just do that. Good work, you found the party crasher. In fact, I'll do that when the next cutscene comes up. There'll be no more scrounging on my watch. There absolutely will be more scrounging on his watch. Who's this chap?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking part in an event that will undoubtedly go down in scientific history. And here to demonstrate mankind's first time machine is its creator, Dr. Alan Stangun.
Alan Stun Gun?
Thank you, my esteemed colleagues. After years of research in the field of time travel, in just a few
it's
short
definitely
moments,
something about the way the voices are
moving on.
encoded in this game.
First, I'm delighted. As such, I have reserved a very special seat.
This voice sounds
a very
really familiar.
special guest. Please, join me on stage, Prime Minister. No need to be shy.
This is where it all goes wrong, isn't it? Are we about to witness an assassination?
Is this thing real? What do you mean? I mean, is this Why don't you have a seat? See for yourself.
Okay, this is about to go horribly wrong.
Before we start, would you honor us with a few words, Prime Minister?
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a monumental day, not only for our great nation, but for the entire human race. Since the beginning of time, we humans have strived to transcend our natural. We have conquered the skies and the seas, and we have even traveled to outer space.
When is Professor Layton set again?
But the one frontier that has always eluded us. Indeed, traveling, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for those words. And now for the moment you've all been waiting. I have just one more I'd very much appreciate the... What do you... I assure you...
But I was under...
Ah, well, do forgive my presumption. It was never my wish to make you
what's he talking about space for?
I realize it's been... Please...
Wait.
Ah, that's the current. And now, without further... Mr. Hawks.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I just figured out how to use Twitch. Achievement unlocked. Well, that went just about as well as expected.
Something's gone very wrong.
Nice to see it all coming together.
Ladies and gentlemen, please calm and refrain from panicking.
This is chaos! The Prime Minister and Dr. Stangler
It's just far too easy to satirise this, isn't it? Isn't it? It's writing itself. National conference goes awry.
So, wait!
I don't know about that. Tell me, Luke.
Those look like strange
Oh, yes.
people.
Some of London.
Yes, and I can't. In any case,
Good.
Alright. I need you to give me some more puzzles, Layton. We're on a time limit here.
Following the clue in the letter, the Professor and I set off. What awaited us was one of the biggest mysteries we'd ever encountered.
I wonder which university Layton's got tenure at. Oh, isn't that sweet? Look, he addressed it to our channel.
Somehow, a single letter had made its way back through time. And the sender, strange as it sounds, was me. The future me, that is. Little did we know that this letter would draw us into the strangest of situations.
Yes, please. Are we at the bus stop? The clock shop on Midland Road. Is it a puzzle? Is the puzzle read an ordinary map? Below is the map. Starting from the yellow arrow, can you find the clock shop using the times? What? What do you mean using the times listed on the map? Oh, right, like clock directions, yeah, of course. So 12 o'clock to my 3 o'clock to 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock to 6. Okay, so I think we're going, so it could be here. 12, but no, so I'm going 12, 3, 12, 9, 6. That one.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
Hey. Good timing. The answer is H. The times. This reminds me of a really funny story. There was it's one of my close friends who'll probably drop in on the stream later. We were sat in a bar, and he said to me there was somebody very, very attractive at his 9 o'clock, and I looked around and I was like, mate, I'm at your 9 o'clock. It's like he didn't know how to use clock directions, but I'll take the compliment. Whenever you want to move, touch the shoe. Strap in, young man. Go and touch the. Okay. This. I've literally just bust someone's car open to take a coin out. They're gonna be furious. They're gonna be raging. Right, so she's told us about hint coins, which we've said we can use to get a hint on some puzzles. Yep, I remember all this stuff. Inventory. Inventory and whatnot. This man looks like he's got a puzzle. Goodness me. This is Shoreditch, isn't it? thought we already knew where the clock shop was. Yeah, this is the weird thing about Professor Layton, isn't it? If you never played one of the Professor Layton games, everyone's like, oh yeah, I might be able to help you, but you don't solve this puzzle in my life first. They sort of extort the solutions out of you. Bus scheduling. Your bus journey to work takes 1 hour. You work for 2 hours and then take the bus home. What kind of job have I got where I only work 2 hours? Wait, what? I got to work for... So, the journey takes 2 hours. Work for 2 hours and then take the bus home next to... From the bus stop next to where you work. Okay. So, am I just trying to condense the times? What's this? This is the journey there, this is the journey back. So, I should take... No, because I'll be waiting ages if I take the 900. Be waiting ages if I take that. That might be okay. Yeah, because that takes me to 4:30 and then I can take the 5 o'clock back. That's going to be exactly, isn't... Oh, no, because the journey takes 1 hour. Yeah. 3 hours, right? Because I take 1 hour there, I work for 2 hours, and then I'm ready to come back. So that's actually over. That's over. It could be this one. It could be midnight. Because if I work until 2 in the morning...
How about this?
Yeah.
No puzzle can stop Layton's
If I work
apprentice.
until 2 in the morning, which is going to be way too real... based on what I'm doing today. Taking the midnight bus to work and catching the first bus back in the morning will take the least amount of time overall. Somehow I don't see that happening in reality. What a jerk. Head to the clock shop. That way. Stack and Scarf, and I think that guy's name is. Juicy information. Okay. Oh. Yeah, and the other set of puzzles are like the professor. You see like a tree, and the professor's like, yeah, I was in a park once and I saw a squirrel and it was eating some nuts, and nuts have like this amount of calorie content. So here's a puzzle about fats and proteins. 2 men are moving boxes from the ground floor to the top floor. The larger man can carry 2 boxes at a time and takes 1 minute to get to the top floor. The smaller man can carry 1 box but takes just 30 seconds. Both men take the same amount of time to return to the ground floor as they do to reach the top floor, right? So, okay, so it's like a 1 minute round trip for the little dude, 2 minute round trip for the big dude. Right, so... that guy carries 2 boxes in 2 minutes. That guy carries 1 box in 1 minute. So... Wait, isn't that the same rate? He carries 2 boxes at a time, takes 1 minute to go up top, 1 minute to come back down, that's 2 minutes. The smaller guy carries 1 box at a time, takes 30 seconds to come up top, yeah. It just takes 7 minutes. Oh no, it doesn't, because they can go at the same time. So it takes, so if we have a 2 minute block and a 2 minute block, and then I think it's going to take 4 minutes, whatever way we do it. I think it's going to take 4 minutes.
This one's as good as solved.
No. What have I done wrong?
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
It's telling me to use the memo function, so... That's really cringe, that's quite embarrassing. Right, so... Large man carries 2 boxes at a time, and that takes 2 minutes. In the round trip. Oh, wait, how many minutes would it take them to get all the boxes to the top floor? They don't have to come back down again, do they? So it's like to get 2 there, that takes 2 minutes. To get another 2 there takes 1 minute. So it takes 3 to get those up. And then if I do the little dudes, so that takes 1 minute, 1 minute, and 30 seconds. So that's 2 minutes 30. So in total, so yeah, it's 3 minutes, isn't it? Because I was just being an idiot and thinking they had to come back down. Oh, they can't.
How
Is that?
about this?
Yeah. No, I think they can go on the stairs at the same
I
time,
knew it.
but they can't exchange the boxes. Yeah. This puzzle gets a lot easier if you make some notes. Well, sod off, because I don't want to make notes. Oh, clock shop this way. It's probably because I'm skipping through it quite quickly. I mean, it's not nearly as frantic as when I was trying to speedrun and finish as many games as I could in 24 hours, but still, I'm just very aware. I got some goals, I want to stay motivated. How are we supposed to get in? A timepiece. You've arrived at the clock shop, but there doesn't seem to be any way of opening the door. You notice a strange design below displayed on the door, and a voice calls out from inside the shop. Touch the panel with the timepiece on it. What panel should you touch? Remember, you only need to touch one. I mean, I'm guessing it's this hourglass here. Is it that simple? I don't see anything else it could be, so I'm just gonna say, yeah.
Here's my
I didn't do a
answer.
Banjo-Kazooie speedrun. I just played it. I played a bit of Banjo-Kazooie on the stream.
I knew it.
But the first time I did it was back in 2014, and I tried to like. I called it amateur speedrun because I'm not a speedrunner at all. But I still like learned out and mapped out a few routes to finish games as quickly as possible. Like ran through all the classic Sonic games, Bastion. What else did I run through? Anodyne, Trine, like quite a couple of indie games. Also Octodad, which is impossible to speedrun. But that's what I'm doing today. Oh, that's my 5th puzzle. It's nice that I get like some little cutscenes to just divert my attention. Hey, guess what, guys? According to my awesome
Look
Excel
over there!
spreadsheet, we are
What's
2%
this?
of the way through the goals. Okay, it's just a massive clock. Oh, goodness me. They look like some sort of... They look like a matryoshka, like a Russian doll. A letter, you say? Let me have it. Oh, actually, it probably needs a proper drag queen voice. There's no mistake here. Whoever sent this letter wanted you to visit our little shop. I really don't trust this character. Yeah, Luke's just dead weight, to be honest. He's just there, just in case you weren't sure that Professor Layton was English. He's just there to wear the cap and do the London accent. What is Okyaku-sama? Should I know what that is? Ooh. Satirical. Oh, okay, right. I thought you were saying something more like I thought you were calling her an old woman. Irashai. It's so dark in the shop that I'm having trouble seeing these tiny needles and wispy threads. Can you help me out with this jam, dearie? There are 2 threads, A and B. How many needles eyes does... Oh. 1. Alright. How many needles eyes does a thread A pass through? 1. Oh, God. Why is it at such a low resolution? 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I count 9. Should I count it again? No, you agree with me. Okay. I always trust my viewers. Sometimes to my benefit,
That
sometimes
should
to my
do the
detriment.
trick.
Oh, what?
I must have overlooked something.
We both counted 9, though. I've got to up my game. And this is supposed to be like the sharpest that I'm going to be in the 24 hours as well. How many needles highs does thread A pass through? I'm looking at it and I'm like, right, look, let's draw. Let's draw over it. There's 1, 2, 3. They aren't any, are they? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10. How did we miss that? How do we both miss that at the same time? Woo. Okay. Fair enough.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.
Professor Layton and the Lost Future, in which neither Liam nor his viewers can count. Counting needles is hard work. I thought it was 9 as well. Also, this is the absolute worst time for me to be coming down with a chest infection, so I do apologise if I'm a bit if I'm a bit gravelly, or if I lose my voice at any point during the stream. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to them again. There's a puzzle in the clock. Certainly is impressive. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to work. Oh, you've just reminded me of a splendid puzzle. Can you tell me, Luke, how should I organise my taxes so that I pay the least rate? Cool, yeah, no worries. Literally, if people turn up for just 5 minutes just to say hi, give me a thumbs up, that's cool by me. I'm always completely genuinely overwhelmed at the volume of support I get when I do this, because I always do it and think maybe about 2 people tune in, so I'm always sort of taken away. When the wall clock fell to the floor, all the numbers were knocked off and the clock stopped. Even without the numbers, you can tell the time at which the clock stopped. But when the wall clock fell to the floor, the numbers were knocked off and the clock stopped. Even without all the numbers, you can tell the time at which the clock stopped. But, I mean, like, what's stopping it being 9:15? What's stopping it being, 3:15? Is there a clue somewhere else in this image? Well, it could be bang on 6. Dance don't point at opposite sides. Don't they? Like, what? Let's just say it was 3:15 though. That would look like that, right? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because then the hour hand would be midway. Yeah, just shows how often these days we look at an actual analog clock. Yeah.
Here's my answer. Phew, that's a relief.
Mm. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't have a watch. I've never seen a clock this big up close. It's a shame it's not in real working order. It's a real shame it's not in working order even. Anything else in here for me? Hidden coin. Is there another angle to look from? Yes. Just click everything of interest. How many clock puzzles have you got, Layton? The odd clock. Here is a numberless clock face that some prankster has rotated an unknown amount. Ugh, I hate when people rotate my clock faces. The clock is still running normally and each colour represents an hour. Huh? The clock is running normally. Each coloured circle represents an hour. Is this just 12 o'clock? Is this just exactly the same puzzle as before? Because again, they're pointing the same way. I don't want to answer anything now without getting confirmation from you guys, but is this not just a flipped variation of that exact same last puzzle? I'm gonna say yes, it is. Because it has to be. Doesn't it?
Here's my answer.
Yeah. It's just the same puzzle again.
Phew, that's a relief.
I mean, I'm not complaining. The only time two hands would point toward the same hour is at 12, yeah. I think Layton's sort of got early onset Alzheimer's here. He's like, oh, that reminds me of a clock puzzle. Oh no, this reminds me of a clock puzzle. Layton, it's the same. Mate, it's the same puzzle. We're gonna get another one now, and it is gonna be like the same variant. Oops, I didn't mean that. While we're here though, we might as well have a look at Layton's journal. The clock shop was hidden away at the unfashionable end of Midland Road, and awaiting us there was a simply monstrous timepiece. The old lady in the shop was also equally monstrous, and she doesn't seem to know anything about the letter we received, so I suppose all we can do is wait for her husband to return. I know, yeah. I mean, at least it's a better quality microphone than it has been in previous years. There's probably, it would probably help to move it away just a little, which we can try. I always give the sort of qualification, I'm not a professional streamer, I'm not a pro gamer. Arguably, I don't do anything professionally, so... Oh, here we go. He's here. Wait till you see the little gem I picked up today, love. Oh my, customers. Gracious customers. Yeah, that is some serious, like, beard craft going on there. flustered by our arrival, Cog. We certainly don't mean to impose. I had instructions to show you our biggest clock in action upon your arrival. It's very much pre-watershed, so let's not. You're about to see a shop about a radiator. I hope they have a monstrous-sized radiator there, and it's fallen off the wall, and you have to work out what angle it was aligned on. Catch you later. Papers say you're a learned man. I mean, it would be nice to have one puzzle that was not about clocks. Your task is to make the top and bottom cogs turn in the same direction as shown by the arrows. Oh, okay. Right, so this goes that way, this goes that way. What have I got to do? Make the top and... oh, okay. So that goes this way. That goes that way. That goes that way. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. There's multiple ways of doing it, right. So, if it's C, then that goes that way. And no, that's going to go... so it's not C. So, that one's going to go that way. That's going to go that way. That's going to go that way. Then that's going to go, yeah, that way. Yeah, it's B, I think.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could work it out with numbers, right? Because it swaps between clockwise and anti-clockwise. I just, after the whole 9 needles incident, I just don't want to take any risks. Here goes. Oh.
Are you all right, Luke?
There's a recurring theme here of machinery going haywire, and I'm talking about both the time machine and the clock and my
What is going on here?
And just where in the world are we?
What? What? What is happening? Have we gone to the future? Is this the future? Let's see. Let's see if anywhere's doing deconstructed avocado on toast. That's a surefire way to tell. Is this the future? But it's always the case that usually there's nothing supernatural or anything going on with Professor Layton's stories. There's usually a logical and rational scientific explanation, so I guess we'll find out. Well, you take the toast and then you just take the avocado. I don't eat I don't eat avocado. About a year. Does he have a puzzle for us, or is he just going to get upset? He's just going to get upset. is awfully staggering. Let's have a look. Oh. A bit like a private club. I wonder if they serve tea. I wonder if everyone's drinking at 1:45 in the afternoon. That's a surefire sign it's London. Check this guy. Oh, the caricatures in Professor Layton are so expressive, aren't they? I can't tell you. I've been in a few pubs like this. Is it a puzzle? Daydreaming. Even though we're constantly... I've just gone Michael Rosen now. Even though we're constantly passing through time, it can be sometimes difficult to think about the way time flows. If yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday, what day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? Right. Yesterday's day after tomorrow. So yesterday, day after. Right, so it's tomorrow is Sunday. So today is Saturday. So what is tomorrow's day before yesterday? So tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow is Sunday. What is tomorrow? Day before yesterday. Friday. No. Yeah, Friday.
Here's
So
my answer.
paranoid.
I knew it.
If Liam sits and plays video games for 24 hours, will he know what day it is? Hey, that's oops. That's 10 puzzles solved while he breaks his stream. We are well on our way. Oh, hang on. This is a week where I've broken a lot of things. I mean, I'll hold my hands up. I did spill an entire Starbucks venti over my work laptop this week, so I'm just praying I don't cause any more damage to anything. Oh, it's a picture book. Okay. It's a special picture book from an old man in a dilapidated pub. What's so special about it, Luke asks. Well, oh. I was hoping we wouldn't have a U-tree situation on our hands. Oh, I don't regret making this stream PG-13 or whatever. Whole portions of the book are blank. So what's the point of a blank book? Oh, we collect... Right, we collect things for it. Let's have a look. Just play with this picture book a sec. I'm just really curious. Oh, it's just a sticker album. Oh no way. Okay, I can arrange them. I can arrange them as I like. I was strolling past a tree. As I walked past a plum tree on my right, I suddenly came upon a purple thing in front of me, so that's going to be this. No, purple thing in front of me, and a yellow thing on my left, but I don't have a yellow thing yet. Okay, well, we might finish that we might finish that story as we go along. Now, what does this lady have to say? Oh my, that hat of yours. "50 years? Have we been away for 50 years? Oh, lose the hat. Controversial. A hat like that could get you into trouble around here. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. What's wrong with my hat? I don't know if there's any more puzzles for us here. Let's leave. What's this bloke have to say? What is it with our hat? Is there somebody who wears our hat? Are we in like a dystopian totalitarianism government where the police force wear those kind of hats? Oh, I've been that way. There's something fishy about this area. What else could be going on here? Let's check out this dangerously skinny man. I think this could be like, this could be a dystopian future. My hat seems to be making many of the people we meet feel uncomfortable. Why would ordinary people who've never met him fear the mild and gentlemanly Layton? Well, it's because he's a really mean peer reviewer. Is this the future Liberals wanted? Oh, I can go in. What? What's that? Oh, this is Granny Riddleton, isn't it? Yeah, so this is, from memory, this is a function where you can return to puzzles that you missed before. Well, I don't need to hear about your problems, Granny Riddleton, because I got problems of my own. Oh, she's going to retire. Wow. Have a puzzly day. I hope you guys have a puzzly day. So maybe there's nothing for me here right now. Man, she used to have like a really cute little cottage, and I think she's definitely fallen down on the housing market. Right, so this way then. Oh, no, I always do that. Oh, I'm terrible at navigating. It's because I don't instinctively think I should be going backwards. What happened to the bus stop? Oh god. Is this because we touched that yellow car? Imagine just turning up 5 years in the future. Imagine turning up 5 years in the future to see this person just stood there. Oh, he knows who we are. We have to prove that we're Professor Layton by being able to solve a puzzle. By being able to solve a simple shape puzzle, that's going to prove our identity. Oh, I really should have read that. Right, so I'll do the most awkward bits first, so that's probably the most awkward bit. Can I rotate it the other way? Yeah. I think that could go there. Well, that looked good until this bit, so... What about this? That bit I'll leave till last. What other ways could I do that? What if I... Can I get it in there? I don't think I can get it in there. Right, so maybe the bottom bit's wrong. Like... Wait, let me take it out. You mean this one, the pink one? I can't fit that in there. I think I think you've probably made a suggestion for like so I had it like this. And if I turn this around, what happens if I... Oh yeah, I can oh. Yeah.
That should do the trick.
Yeah, it gives you... the controls are a bit awkward. But yeah, you can do
Well,
both.
that's settled.
Well, that is settled. Fantastic. This puzzle is a variation on the Tangram. That was a good one. I like that. We've obtained a letter. Let's see what it says.
Professor, if you're reading this, it means you've made it safely to my time. I can hardly... I wish to enlist your help in freeing this town from the tragedy that has befallen it. But first, I'm sure you'll want some proof that you're actually in the future. I've thought long and hard about the best way of convincing you. Make your way through town to the address below. What you find there is sure to quell any doubts.
Okay. Is there going to be a hoverboard?
Room
'Cause I'll be disappointed
312,
if it's not.
Green Hospital, 12...
Okay. Auckland Lane. Are we going to meet future Luke? Because that would be really cool. But if this is 5 years in the future, I think his voice is... his voice has broken a lot deeper than I expected. Oh, look at that. Shady. Oh, someone else has appeared now. Oh, it's 10 years. Right. Okay, so... the post is 5 years old already. So it's 10 years in the future. Right, yeah, it is. First hour down. Didn't feel too bad. It is absolutely all downhill from here. And of course, it's all in the name of the Edinburgh Children's Hospital charity. So I should say massive thanks to everyone who's actually donated or supported or sponsored so far, because it's actually put me surprisingly close to my goal before I even started. And I might propose a little reward if we do hit my goal before the end of today, before the end of midnight. But I'll talk a little bit more about that once we finish with Professor Layton and Luke and mysterious future Luke. I've got to get these puzzles down. Oof. Okay, that's terrifying. This young potato girl wants a kiss from Luke. A gentleman mustn't forget his manners when conversing with a lady. Even if she... see, her name's Fluke. Even if she is, 10 years in the future. Oh. Oh my god, don't look into this child's eyes. We're looking for the hotel on Southern Street. I think he's 10 or 11. Is this Southern Street? Ding ding ding, correct. Is there a hotel east of here? Ding ding ding, correct again. I'm sure I can check. There used to be a thing where I could check the character profiles, but perhaps not. Any puzzles around here? Right, east. Aha. You ain't trying to talk to me, are you? Is there some sort of gang warfare centered around top hats here? Yeah, teach us a lesson. Give us a puzzle. All you have to do is follow the arrows and move the 7 cards with numbers and symbols on. Oh, okay. Wait, oh, I just follow the arrows? I mean, if I'm just... Look at that. You can turn them around. So this is not going to be a 1, is it? I bet it's going to be a minus. Come on. I don't think any of those others will make. So if I move the 3, and I move the 2, and the 5 goes here, and the equals goes here, and the 4 goes here, yeah. The trick. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. The trick is, I guess, that you're supposed to rotate the 1.
That should do the trick.
Oh, you have to get up earlier than that in the morning if you're gonna fool me with this
Few
stuff.
things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Well, someone's brighter than he looks. Hey, we're halfway. We've solved 12 of 24 puzzles. How about that? Oh, we got a hat. Oh, sick burn. She is shady. Guess I better go in the hotel. Welcome to the Hotel Duke, one of London's finest and most renowned establishments. That was really quick. Wait, why are we renting a room? Do we not live in London? I guess it's 10 years in the future. Sign the hotel guest book. Where does Layton get the money for all this stuff? Okay, Luke, that's quite a strange comment to make, isn't it? Sandwiches made with fresh baked, pillowy soft bread. And if you're partial to a good roast, now beef with Yorkshire pudding is the best in London. Well, those are very bold claims. Yeah, Luke wants to stay here now. I'm so that is not a puzzle. I've got 4 pens and one of them works. Which one is it? Just try them. How lazy do you have to be? Only one of these 4 pens is actually usable. All 4 pens currently have the wrong coloured cap. With the caps arranged correctly, all pens will have one white part. Okay. So that should go there, I guess. The caps arranged correctly, all pens will have one white part. Fine. The usable pen is the one to the left, the one that should have the green cap. So it must be this one, because this has got the white, so this is the white cap. We don't know what that is. We don't know what that is. We don't know what that is. But to say it's to the left of the one that should have the green cap, well, it can't be this one, because it can't be this one, because that's not to the left of anything. We know that's. Oh no, it could be that one. Oh no. Because so right. Yeah. So this is white. This should be white. Which means this can't be blue. So these two have to be blue. So it is this one. I hope you understood
this
that.
This one's as
logic.
good as solved. Phew! That's a relief.
Just try that. Just scribble with them. Really. Pick the pen. Most innocuous puzzle. Oh no. Oops. Sorry, there we go. Let's get escorted to our room, guys. a single guest. I do like a good puzzle. Me too. How about this? Solve this puzzle for me and I'll tell you how to get to the station. If that's not Gold Star customer service, I don't know what is. A woman is looking for the station, but it doesn't seem to appear on her map. The map does have one clue on the back. To get from the flower shop to the station, follow the path that students take from the school to the Excuse me, the path that school... Path that students take from the school to the library. Well, this looks like... I guess that's the school? And that's the library? So I guess they follow this path? Because that's the path. That's the shortest path. So does that mean the station's here? What do you think? Is this the station? To get from the flower shop to the station, follow the path that students take from the school to the library. I mean, I don't... It seems quite easy, if that's what it is. But I just can't... I mean, what other path are they going to go from that point to that point? They're only going to use that. They're only going to use this. They're only like. They're only going to use this one road, right? So. Oh.
This one's as good as solved. I don't know what to say.
Well, I don't know what to say. How about you tell me what on earth is going on? Oh, they're on different sides though, aren't they? They are on different sides. So right, so let's erase that. So this is, I just noticed this is actually on this side and this is actually on that side. So if you're going to walk from there to there, what path would you take? Yeah, I think it is. So I mean, we've got this here and we've got that there. Okay, so... I mean, they could go any which way, though, right? Is the shortest way this? So, going down this route, you do come into contact with this one. But then, if you're going from the flower shop, you would go down here, right? If I go school to library via the flower shop, then I'd be going like this. Oh, that's a really rubbish colour to use. Choose the red. I'd be going like this. But then I wouldn't come into contact with any of those. I mean, all I can think is it's this one. Because if you went... Let me show you. So... If I was going from here to here, I guess I could go that way. I could go this way, but I might go this way. You think this one could go this way? Well, I'll No, not that one. Which is, are the rows the letters or are the rows the numbers? This one. Is that what we think? Oh. Yeah. Columns of that. Yeah, so this one. Oh yeah, maybe, okay. I'll just try them. I'll just try what, you know, what.
How about this?
What have I got to lose except some picker
I
rats
guess it's back to the drawing board.
and a lot of dignity? I do get to hear Luke's voice acting though. I do like Luke's voice acting. So I'm gonna go for this one.
How about this? I don't know what to say.
So if it's not that one, then it must be this, right? Because there is not. Right, let's erase. Ah, maybe the direction's important. Because if you go from the school to the library, I would go this way. But then if I'm trying to... No, Did I try that one already? I'm so confused.
Here's my answer.
No, it's not that one.
I don't know what to say.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what. Let's spend a hint coin, which I said I didn't want to do, but... Use the memo function to draw the student's path to the library, that's what you want. Ah, maybe it's about the shape. Maybe it's not the same, maybe it doesn't mean follow the same path literally, maybe it just means do the same shape of path. So, if I... Yeah, so if I've done that, maybe from the flower shop I need to go like here. Oh no, because I'm going from the school to the library. Right, so scrub that. Right, let's start again. So school goes to the library like that. So the flower shop. Oh, unless it's right, maybe it's relative and not absolute. So maybe what I mean is like, so you go out the flat, right, so to get from the school to the library, you turn left again, you turn right, and then you turn left. So from the flower shop, I'll turn left, and then I'll turn left again for 2 blocks, and then I'll turn right, wait, and then I'll turn left. Yeah, I think that's it. That was not very clear from the instructions.
Here's my answer.
If it said follow the directions, that would have made more sense.
Phew, that's a relief.
Yeah. Okay. That was challenging. Surprisingly challenging. Nicely done. Oh, I forgot you were trying to get to the station. I think we'll be able to find it after we've tried basically every other building in London. Well, we gotta head for the arcade. We got 10 more puzzles to solve. About 40 minutes, ideally. A gift. Is it a picture book? Oh. That car is perfect for a boy your age. She's so nasty. Collecting miniature cars is a perfectly respectable hobby for a gentleman. Oh, Luke's a sweetheart, really, isn't he? Oh? Oh, sounds like an action game. I'm gonna leave that. Professor Layton, yeah, he's a very supportive, he'd be a very good mentor, but I still don't think I would trust him to look after a child. He tends to get into all kinds of whimsical situations. I'm actually going to go back this way because we appear to be able to go further east. Oh, perhaps not. Oh, there's another one of these dudes. I have to apologise that my respiratory system isn't playing ball today. Worst time for it to happen. But I'm going to survive. I'm going to endure the 24 hours. Daydreaming 2. I'm not yawning. I'm fine. Oh, not again. 7. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? 7 days after 70 days ago. Right. Give me the memo. If 7 days after 70 days ago was Sunday, which day is it? 7 days before 70 days from now. Right, 70 days ago will be... Will that be exactly? So 70 days. So if I said 7 days ago, I'm talking about the same day as today. So 70 days ago should be the same day as today because it's a multiple of 7. Now 7 days after that is Sunday. Oh no, it's all in 7s, so today's Sunday, isn't it?
How about this?
Yeah.
Phew! That's a relief.
If it's divisible by 7, then you know it's the same day as today. I'm really glad I didn't embarrass myself by sitting and drawing that one out. Good lord. Stopping at the restaurant. Okay. Hey, it's another puzzle straight away. Ooh, this man has the biggest mouth I've ever seen. He looks like, do you know, I don't remember her name, but there's a comedian who does a whole skit where she like places a false ventriloquist mouth over an audience member, and she makes it move with a bit of puppetry, and she throws her voice to as if they're that audience member. It's really creepy, but it's really funny, and it looks exactly like this because the mouthpiece is so big. That's the one, yeah, Nina Conti, yeah. It looks like he's wearing one of Nina Conti's things. Right, so we're trying to get into a lock. It seems you need to enter a number. Is it folded a certain way? So it's a specific 3-digit number. What happens if I Oh, hang on. Is that a 2? Is that a 4? Is that a 3? 2, 1, 3. It could be 2, 1, 3. It seems like these, maybe these lines aren't important, which would leave me with 2, that, and 3. But I don't know what's this all about there. I'm not entirely convinced. It's not like a... Because it's just concerning me that I've got 2 lines here, that there must be a reason why they're there, right? There has to be a reason for them being there. Or is that some of the ink has transferred when they've folded it up? Could that be it? Doesn't look exact. Let's give it a go. No, that's not a 7.
That should do the trick.
That wasn't a 7. You little.
I must have
sod.
overlooked something.
Talking about you can't read someone's handwriting. The DS can't read my handwriting. Look, 2, 4. Wait, what? This. I'm just trying to picture it, but this doesn't reflect anywhere, so I'm gonna try it.
That should do the trick.
I'm really glad I'm not playing this toward the
I
end. If only you
must
could
have
find
overlooked
some
something.
numbers in the note. Maybe it's simpler than we thought. Shall I use a hint coin? No, let's think about it for a bit. It's always more satisfying if you don't use the hint coins. But I don't see any. It's not obvious symmetry, is it? That's the thing. Wait a minute. What? Do you know what I think? Do you know? I'm seeing something else, and I might be wrong. But what about if this actually says 1, 2, 1 minus 1, 1, 3? What do you think? Can you see that? Okay, oh, and the two things are the equals, aren't they? 1, 2, 1 minus 1, 1, 3. Right, so that's just 9. So, am I just literally putting in 9? I mean, it concerns me that I've got 3 boxes, but it could be a decoy.
Let's see if I've got this right.
It's not 9, is it?
Well, if at first
Oh,
you don't
of
succeed.
course it's not 9. Fool. I can't believe I did that. Yes, of course. 1, 2, 1 minus 1, 1, 3 is, of course, 8. Not 9. But I'm just... I'm thinking, have I got the numbers right anyway? Because why would it offer me 3 digits as an input? I did warn you I was already tired. I'm going to try it anyways.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Where's the decoy?
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
It's fine, we'll just, you know, when this goes on YouTube, we'll just edit that bit out. Oh, I guess I could have done 0, 0, yeah, but it accepted the... Good lord. I knew, you know, if it gives you those, like, if it gives you something, there's a reason why it's there. And we got a banana. Right, I've had enough of this place. Let's find the train station. Oh, someone playing Mario Kart? Some yobbo. Oh, what dreadfully uncouth behaviour. While you're doing that, here's a puzzle to make the chore more fun. Make your way from the start to the goal, but be wary of banana skins. Whenever you step on one, you'll slide without stopping until you hit a wall. Right, okay, these, it's always easiest to work backwards from these, so I want to reach there. So I probably, I think I'm going to have to go this way. Because I can't touch that and I can't touch that. And that's out. That's out. That's out. That's out. I can. But am I not gonna... So if I walk in that, I think I have to go this way first, but then I can come back around. Ah, yeah, I got it. Yeah. That wasn't too bad.
This one's as good as solved. Phew! That's a relief.
That is a relief. Perfecto. If you've actually stepped on a banana skin, you'll know it's no joke. Little wonder Professor Layton considers littering to be the height of ungentlemanly behaviour. There you go. I mean, don't... You should never say that my stream doesn't instill moral values in today's youth. I've missed a puzzle somewhere. That's some impressive facial hair. The family. Long grey coats and matching hats. Dystopian London for you. Oh. It's the family who makes the law nowadays. Oh, here comes one of their boys now. Try not to stare. What? I'm sure we already knew we were 10 years in the future, though. Better get our train. So we have travelled through time. I don't think there's anything of interest in this shop. What's so fascinating about those trinkets, Professor? Oh, something's happening. Is that the scared man again? Oh. Wait, was there another route to go? Huh? Okay. Selection of shaded characters, all dressed identically in grey. They could be robots. Professor Layton's done the whole robot infiltration of humans meme before. Oh, okay, it loops around. I want to talk to this person first. to buy. Yeah, he looks after Luke, doesn't he? Yeah, Luke, go on, you pay for the tickets, mate. You know what they say, publish or perish, and I haven't published in... Well, I was going to say 20 years, but it's been 30 years now. Oh, an automatic machine. Oh, cool. I need to find some more puzzles pronto. Okay, we're at the hospital. I have missed puzzle number 17, I think. Oh no, I missed puzzle 15. But I can always go back to Granny Riddleton. She looks terrifying. Dr. Andrew Schrader. Is the paperwork a puzzle? Yo! What's up? We're just filling in some paperwork at the hospital. It is mega exciting. Doctor has to visit 9 hospital rooms on her rounds. The numbers of the rooms she needs to visit are listed below. And checking the room numbers, she notices that if she always proceeds to a room with at least one digit in common with the room she's currently in, she can visit all the rooms in one trip. What will be the 5th room she visits on such a trip? Right. What will be the 5th room? Well, I mean, I'm assuming that I can just do this as a round trip, so... Doesn't it depend where I start from? So... I might have to start or end on 33 then. Because that's going to have... Oh no, 38... There's no... Right, so I've got to start or end with... Yeah, and I've got to end with 71. So so that's the end. That's one end and that's one end. So we go 29, 49, 54, 65, 63, 33, 38, 18, 71. Right. What number did I just say was... So I started from 29, I went to 49, I went to 54, I went to 65, and I went to 63, yeah. Boom.
That should do the trick. Well, that's settled.
Well, that is settled. I got 6 more puzzles to solve. Unless it's possible that I miscounted, which is entirely possible. A dead tree. Wow, cheery. I did it. Yeah, puzzle solve 18, there we go. Oh no, don't do that. I've had some valuable help from the stream already. Well, he's not here, is he?
Who's that? Oh, it's you, Herschel. And little Luke.
And
Why the quizzical look, Herschel? Have I got food in my beard again? Oh, don't mind that, my boy. Sit down. You know, I've been hearing some very unsavory rumors about you recently. but I don't believe a single one of them.
What sort of unsavory rumors?
What sort, you ask? The ones about the hoochie-was, the thingamawizard, I seem to
I'm
have
sure I've seen
forgotten them
pictures of him with the
completely.
hat off.
Well,
And the hat's been very controversial this playthrough. Have a look at this X-ray. Do you think it's Dr. Schrader's? Professor Layton and Luke are discussing Dr. Schrader's X-ray. Look, Professor, somebody must have left these scissors inside Dr. Schrader. That seems grossly negligent. I wouldn't worry about those. This is what Dr. Schrader should really be concerned about. And as the professor said this, he pointed to something odd on the X-ray. Is there something odd about this X-ray that I'm not seeing? I mean, there's an arrow. I mean, these are obvious. Are these all decoys? There must be something, because there's obviously. What's this black blob that arrow's pointing to, though? Because it lets me point at that. Should I go with that? Or is there something else that I'm not seeing? There's a needle, a mouse, this thing. Oh, there's something there. What's that? Why does it let me circle that?
That should do the trick. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
There's a mysterious white shadow. Yeah, of course, yeah. Dark shadows are probably just the result of a practical joke. They're always doing that in hospitals, aren't they? 19th puzzle. Oops, I don't want to see that X-ray again. Well, he's got a puzzle for me, which is good news. I trust you're still spending the majority of your waking hours doing research. Academia, yo. Oh, yeah, I just saw your full username. Your full username isn't displaying in my chat on the stream. They're really good games. Be a good boy, Luke, and help me work out how much of this medicine to drink. He needs to drink a fifth every day over a period of 5 days. Fine. Unfortunately, the dosages aren't marked. Dr. Schrader has taken the first dose and the amount of medicine in the bottle has been reduced to this level. Oh, it's shaped like a... Right. So it's always gonna... Oh. So I can only... He's had the first dose and now it's time for the second dose. So he's got a... I've got to basically... mark off one of these squares, right? I can do it diagonally, but that gives me too much. Oh no, it does let me go from there to there. It lets me go from these corners to these corners as well. So... Yeah, well, it's... So I've got one dose here, in the bottom. I've got one dose down here, and this is the remaining 3 doses, but it won't let me pick a third of the way down. Because I can only go from the corners. So that's too much, isn't it? I mean, you can't... It seems unreasonable. If we hold it like that... What would... I really want a toasted bagel now. Are you eating a toasted twister? Are you lying to us? Is it just a toasted twister? There's got to be a way of marking off. I mean, yeah, I can do that, but it's not going to be sensible. Oh! Oh no, not that. That's just daft though, isn't it? I'm gonna spend a hint coin. Think I should spend a hint coin? There's a lot of pressure on me here, because if I get this wrong, an old man could die. Yeah. These. No, it's the bottom view, yeah. What if I do that? No. It is the bottom view, yeah. But, I mean... Because they've tipped it on the side, look. they've tipped it on the side like that. And we're looking at it like side on, but we need something directly measurable to... I was thinking that, but that's not right either, because that's just going to be 1 dose down. How do we get 2 doses down? I'm going to... We got to move on here. Yeah. We need to mark off 2 squares worth, but have it reliably... How can I divide... Because I get... That gives me 1 square. That gives me... Oh, that gives me 2 squares. That gives me 2 squares. Because he can tip it like that, can't he?
This one's as good as solved.
Yeah.
I knew it!
I think that's probably what you were describing there as well, right? Medicine time. Is it the time travel doctor?
Well, Andrew, it's been wonderful seeing you, but it's growing late.
Ah, busy as always, I see. Do drop by again when you have the time. Oh, but before you go, I have something of yours I should return. I've been looking after her for some time now, you see.
Keys.
I won't be needing her anymore. So you...
Luke gets a toy car, Layton gets a real car. You want to see some of the other individuals that have popped up during this playthrough? Oh my gosh! If we touch that, I think a hint coin would fall out of that as well. The Layton mobile is rusted. So it's been parked there for 10 years and it's not been towed away. We're gonna meet future Luke. The hidden number. You've been given 2 keys, but there's no keyhole. I can rotate these. $47.
That should do the trick. Just as I suspected.
I am so smart, I can rotate some keys. I think we're on good track here because we got 3 more puzzles to complete before 2 o'clock.
What's this? The engine won't start.
Well, it has been 10 years since we last saw the Layton mobile, Professor. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a broken part or 2. Oh, look, Professor! There's something on the passenger seat.
Is it a dead body?
Professor,
Oh, it's another note.
I hope that by this point, now that we are on the same page, I'd like to explain to you the secret that's plaguing London. However, I think it would be best to discuss this issue in person. Meet me at the Gilded
We
Seven
get to meet
Casino on
future
Flatstone
Luke.
Street.
This is gonna be
Well,
weird.
what do you say, Luke? Are you ready to meet your future self?
Honestly, I don't know. This whole situation is making me feel very strange.
That's quite understandable.
Okay. What? Okay, it's a boy named Luke. I'm gonna do my 3 more puzzles. Yep. I'm gonna do 3 more puzzles, and then I'll make a very exciting announcement. How about that? There's gonna be a bit of news after the Layton playthrough. Whenever I finish this. Gotta get these puzzles quick. I guess we go back in the train station. Oh no, I've got to use the thing, haven't I? Sorry, I do apologise. Travel to Flatstone Street. Not just one more puzzle, but the puzzle. Are we lost again? Ouch. My back hurts. Already. Wow, Layton just called a human being a wild animal. He's such an elitist. Hey, here we go. It's so inconsequential, isn't it? I went for a walk once. Here's a puzzle that I thought about while I had the walk. Starting from the bottom left arrow. You missed it earlier on because in the opening cutscene it was like a conference and the Prime Minister had an announcement and everything went to chaos. Funny that. Starting from the bottom left, you need to cross the bridge and finish at the top right arrow. You can move 1 square at a time, either up, down. How many different routes are there that cross exactly 4 black squares and 3 white squares? Okay, well, that's a given. That's a given. So, in between this, I've got to visit 2 black squares. Now, I'll never reach this one because it's too far away. I can go there. I can go there. That's too far away. Ah, no, it's not. Damn it. That's okay. But that one, that black square is too far away. Oh, no, it's not. Oh. Right. Maybe I should just draw them. 1. 4, 4 and 3. Right, so how many roots of 7 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13? One. Why did it have to give me this puzzle now? I think there's 13. I'll draw them again just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I get 15 this time, so I'm just going to go with 15. You probably were not able to follow that at all, but 15 sounds more plausible than 13.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Oh, no way! Didn't expect that to be right.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
There'll be a mathematical way of working that out, but it's just easier to track them. You're gonna get your sheep, don't worry. Sheep, I had a little practice with sheep earlier and I forgot how absolutely difficult it is. No spam in the chat, please. Oh, let's chat to this guy again. A gentleman can't very well walk around with a bare head now, can he? Especially not when the head is tubular. Right. I want to go find Granny Riddleton. Because she might have a puzzle that I have not yet solved.
Watch out, Professor! There's a bee over there!
Now, Luke, I'm sure he won't hurt us.
If you...
You know, I've never seen a bee quite like this. Can you try talking to him, Luke?
I suppose...
Well, look at Mr. Tall out here. Clearly he knows a bee of distinction when he sees one.
Wow. You're not like any bee I've ever met.
Isn't that what I just said? Well, it's true. I'm no run-of-the-eye bee, but I do try to blend in.
It's a bee from, like, Dagenham.
You'd probably have better luck blending in if you didn't talk.
Sure, whatever you say, smart guy. You know those puzzles you don't get around to solving? You see, I have what you might call one of them magnetic personalities.
Wait.
Granny who? I don't know no grannies. But my name, I'm gonna tell you how to peruse those puzzles now. So listen good. Tap that flower over there to see a list of all the puzzles I've got. So anytime you get a did that all make sense? Because people tell me I do tend to drone on. Get it? Drone?
It may...
Alright then.
Anyone
You
get any
have fun with those
pesticide?
puzzles, and I'll be it.
Right, this is what I needed though. I needed to revisit the puzzles.
So don't just stand there with your mouth hanging open. Tap that
Oh, the puzzles are still out there. Right, we can do it. Let's find 2 more. I guess we better go progress the story. Margaret's having a snooze. Becky, give us a puzzle. A hotbed of criminal activity. Sounds suspicious. I just want to check our room to make sure there's no puzzles in there. Bagsy, this bed, Professor. Aha! Look at this box of matches, Professor. That reminds me of a puzzle where you have to move some bloody matchsticks, and I hate them. Oh no. How many boxes? A and B are discussing the number of matchboxes on the table. A is describing the matchboxes as seen from above. I'm so sorry. B is describing them as seen from the side. What is the maximum number of possible matchboxes on the table? Right. That's really tricky, isn't it? So this is from above. And this is... Right, so let's work it out. So that's... So ideally, I want the biggest... I want the biggest stack here to be the highest one, or if I can. So that's always going to be so that should be a 2 if I can. Do you reckon? How have you done that quickly? Let me catch up. So there's no, I think it's more than that. So that could be the 3 then. That could be the 2. That's the 1. And that's the 2. So that's 4. Oh, maybe you're right. 4, 3. 3 by 3 is 9. 2 by 2 is 4. So... I didn't get 24 from that. I got, Oh, no, I did. Oh, no, I didn't. I got 20. Is there another way? So I've got 20. Let's erase that. Is there another way? It's basically right. So it's if I do the 4 by 2, then the 3 by 2, 4 by 2. Wait, I don't mean 4 by 2, do I? Oh no, I do. Yeah, sorry. Is it obvious? Is it obvious what I'm trying to do here? So if I say this 2 times the 4 is 8. The 3 times the 2 is the 6. The 1 by 1 is just 1, and the 3 by 2 is a 6. So that gives me 12. That gives me 21. That's higher, right? Do you agree? So that should be a 3 and a 2. I'm gonna go 21.
This one's as good as solved.
Ah.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
What was that, Luke? We have the chat records. You realise this? Yep, it looks like I'm going to 100% Layton. Only 10 minutes over, but it's not too bad. But then, of course, what I'll do after the next puzzle, I'll talk about something very special. And then I'll set up for our next game. There's a bird. Oh, we're so nearly there. Oh, why do you have to give me an unskippable cutscene now? Damn it. Oh, it's Flora. But is it older Flora?
Huh? Yeah. Oh.
Layton had a funny turn there.
Huh? Professor?
Oh, it's just beautiful, Herschel.
Oh, do you really like it?
No
I
way!
don't just like it. I love it. Thank you so much.
Picking out the right gift can
What?
be quite the puzzle.
What on earth
Lucky
is
for
going
me,
on?
Every puzzle has an answer.
Why is Layton
Isn't
become
that
like
what
a
you
country
always say?
gentleman?
Yes, well,
Oh my god. What a shock turn.
I've been thinking,
Go
He's
on.
changed his hat.
if I were to get the teaching job, then we... Well,
I'm listening, Herschel.
oh, I'll tell you later.
Come on now. Tell me more about these plans of yours.
No, it was nothing. Now let's eat before our food
I
gets
feel like
cold.
we've stumbled
Hey,
upon something
you
we
can't
were
just
never meant
change
to
the
see.
subject.
What are you talking about? I did nothing of the sort.
You most certainly did.
Layton's quite a lot older than Flora. Oh, this guy means business. Last puzzle. Upon reflection. These three shapes were created by moving and rotating a mirror over a capital letter. Can you work out which one it is? Right, so it's got like... So we know it has these components, right? We know it's got that component. We know it's got this component, and we know it's got. Where's this curve come from if it's an F? I don't think it is an F because. How do we get the curve in number 1 if it's an F? It could be an R. I think it is an R actually. But that one's throwing me. You reckon? How do we get the... What's this all about then? Oh, I guess if it's... right, okay. Right, let's have a P, please, Layton. If this is wrong, I'm going to be raging. Okay. You win this time, viewers.
Like a puzzle
Excellent.
solved.
That is our 24th puzzle completed. Danger lurks. Well, danger does lurk. Let's save up here. Aye, of course. Wouldn't be right if I didn't update the sheet. That is our first one of 10 goals completed. Can you believe? 2.25 hours in. I think that's pretty good. Let's save. Now, as promised, I'm going to have a very special thing to say because I've noticed this year. Let me just make Layton a bit quieter. I've noticed this year that your generosity has been really phenomenal already because I can't remember a year when this has ever happened where I've been so close to reaching my goal even before I started streaming. And at the moment, if I'm looking on my Everyday Hero page, I set a donation of about £350 because that was the amount we got last year. I'm sure we can smash it this year, but at the moment I am sitting at £344 given, and I didn't even expect it to go up to that point. But I had the idea to say, well, if I reach my target before, let's say, what would be a reasonable time? If I reach my target within the next, 4 hours, before about 6 o'clock, I will offer you a special extra hour. So I'll go to 25 hours, and we'll slot this in, and we'll shuffle everything over. I'll offer you an extra hour where we can play some community games with the Jackbox Party Pack. Because I know you guys liked playing that last time. It makes a really good one to stream. So I'll insert the Jackbox Party Pack later tonight at about 8 o'clock, something like that, when most people are likely to be online if I reach my target in the next 4 hours. So it's only a really small amount still needed, but it would be epic if we could say we've hit our target so early. I'm going to go off and prepare for sheep. I'm going to tweet that out, and I will see you back here in maybe 5-10 minutes. I might just have a quick break, have a bit of a refreshment, but I'll see you soon for our next goal.